Morning, grand rising to everyone. Peace and blessings to everyone out there. This is Peanut Nola 504 on the morning drive. This is Peanut Nola 504. I'm just getting into Virginia and actually on my way to Pennsylvania. So I normally don't do lives while I'm driving, but I got my headset on and it's early in the morning and I'm actually just bored. So this is the morning drive with Peanut Nola 504. And for those who are up and those who are not up, if you are listening to this message, you will probably catch this on a delay later on. For those, because you probably still, due to time zone, whatever time zone that you're living in, you're probably going to catch this either early or you're going to catch it late. You know what I'm saying? But what I was talking about right now, I was talking about the fact that when we talk about 2020, it's been wow. 2020 has been a wild year. I don't think I have ever seen such a wild, difficult year. Okay, it's been a very, very wild year. Many people. If I thought um, 19, 2019 was a difficult year. I mean, because in 2018, I did lose my mother in 2018, but I never thought that I would see so much darkness within the year span. It's just some of the stuff that I see is just so wild and crazy. We have so many issues that are going on, and you have religious people who are claiming that this are the end of the days. But as long as babies are being born, I don't foresee that happening. A lot of people are believing in the last days, and they're judging the last days. But I'm the type of person that look at it as babies being born, or that creation is still happening. I don't think the Most High is ready to come. But these days are the awakening. These days are the awakening. So 2020 has been wild. You have seen so much hatred throughout all the nation. This is not just Aborigine talk today. We just been seeing so much wild things that are coming to pass. We see Will Smith and Jada Pinkett unveil some of the cheating that they've been doing with each other. COVID-19 has happened this year. Major sports franchises wasn't able to have fans this year. There's a lot going on in the nation that you probably will never that you never thought it would happen. For me, who a young man who grew up in the early '80s and the '90s, I never foresee that we will be in such destruction. We have so many people that hate each other more than I ever seen. We have so much hatred, and the races are showing their true colors. Now we had racists have always been racist. Okay, you ain't gonna change racist people. Racist people have always been racist. But it seems like when Donald Trump became president, even before Donald Trump, I think the racism existed when Obama became president. When he was, it just egged on for the radical people to vote such a man like Donald Trump in office. So rather is Obama becoming president, Donald Trump becoming president, I have never seen so much hatred with people. Now, granted, I am a truck driver. I'm a truck driver. I see it all. I see the uncourtesy. I see the hatred, not just with white people, even with our own melanated people. People are so tensed. People are so tense. They are so quick to shoot your ass or put some, or ready to fight. And I have never seen so many angry people, so many unhappy people. People are getting married, and in 2 months or 3 months, they're divorcing. This is I'm not one of these religious buffoons who are going to tell you that the world is going to end, but I'm telling you that this is about to be a spiritual awakening. I'm not going to tell you that the world going to end. I can't foresee the world ending. I am not the Messiah. I can't foresee the world going to end. I can't foresee. I don't. My Most High will not tell you when He's coming back. My Most High is not going to give me the power and the knowledge to let me know when He's coming back. But I will tell you this: White Jesus is not coming back. White Jesus is not coming back, and He has never existed. White Jesus. But my Messiah, the Most High, has always existed. And what we have done with nature, what we have done with nature, how we have disrespected this earth plan. We, as Aborigine people, we were brought here to be the guardians of this land, of the world. We were brought here to guard the earth. And we have not done a great job because we have allowed our oppressor to rule over us. We have neglected Mother Earth. We have neglected ourselves. We have polluted our bodies. We have more sick people than we have ever had. Our indigenous family, indigenous relatives, were more healthier than we are. It's dangerous to realize how sick we are. It's dangerous to realize as a nation of people, we are truly, truly sick people. We allow these people to put vaccines in our children as babies. We have been vaccinated as children. It's been polluted inside of us. We have the diabetes gene inside of us. We have been addicted to sugar. Sugar is worse than crack cocaine. But a lot of people don't understand that we have polluted our bodies. We have disrespected our bodies inside and out. And this is the reason for our downfall as a nation of people. The only way that we're going to get better is to understand our faults. The only way we're going to get better is to understand that we made mistakes and understand that it's okay for people to call out our mistakes. We can no longer keep living like we're living. We eat bad. We are obese. We are overweight. Some of us are not living to be 50 years old. I have lost so many people this year, and the government said that it was coronavirus. What they have not told you, it was pre-existent diseases that have been eating at them. Coronavirus did not kill them. Coronavirus was a part of killing them, but coronavirus was not the major fact of killing them. It was years and years of eating bad. Melanated indigenous people suffer with high blood pressure. Some you may know, some may not know that you're living with diseases inside you. Some may not even think about going to the doctor because they feel protected. They feel You know, that's something they don't have to do. But if you're not eating right, you're going to be in the doctor. If you're not eating right and you're not exercising, you're going to go to the hospital where they're going to kill you. They're going to feed you their medicines until they kill you. I watched my mother die in 2018 of cancer. Breast cancer spread all over her body. If I never thought I seen the worst, if I never thought I seen the worst, I saw the worst. Nothing worse than seeing your own mother, your own flesh and blood die of a major disease. It's the worst feeling in the world to see someone that you love and someone that was strong die of of a major disease. And I want you to understand that I lost my sister also to this major disease. I lost my blood father to this major disease. And we have to understand that these sicknesses are in our bloodline. These sicknesses are in our bloodline because of the way we neglect ourselves, the way we eat, the way we don't exercise. The body is like a motor. Some people don't understand the body is like an engine. If you don't if you don't feed that engine and you don't take care of that engine, then eventually that engine is going to kill over and die. That's the facts of life. And that's the same thing that is happening with us as a nation of people. We don't value our lives. We don't value our body. We eat the way we want to eat. We drink the way we want to drink. And we feel that we are older and we cannot be told anything different. But we're slowly dying. We don't need white people killing us when we're only doing it for ourselves. We're killing ourselves off very slowly. High blood pressure is called the silent killer. I've been dealing with high blood pressure since Hurricane Katrina when I was only 30 years old. And I suffered for years with high blood pressure. But I have learned to use herbs and go and do more exercise as I gradually move away from medication. You can die any second. Your life is not a given. You have to take care of yourself. We have so many people who are suffering with diabetes and refuse to change their diets, refuse to change the way of their living because they are selfish, because they want to feed the body with toxins. Stop depriving yourself. Stop limiting yourself. You can do anything. If you are a person who is 300 pounds, don't give up. If you don't worry what people have to say about you, it starts with loving you. Everything that you do, more better, more better, more better. Everything starts with you. Everything in life starts with you. You will not be able to overcome your physical demons. You can't do it for your girlfriend. You can't do it for your girlfriend. You got to do it for you. You have to do it for you. Put your mind into something. You can defeat every demon that is set upon you. You can heal yourself. Believe it or not, you can heal yourself. Don't let somebody weaken you. Don't let somebody tell you what you can't overcome. You have to separate yourself away from negative energy. You're not the only one in the world that gained weight. You're not the only one that struggles. Don't let people smother you with negativity. Don't allow people to take something away from you. Yes, you're not the person that you was in high school. Yes, I'm not the person that I was in high school. I don't have the beautiful abs that I used to have in high school. But you can still work towards being the best that you can be. Mo Better is in the house, in the chat. How you doing today? Peace and blessings. Remind me, I have to put you as a mod when I get a chance. I will definitely put you as a mod, my Beam Team sister. I'm definitely gonna put you as a mod. But what I try to tell people is I'm not here to preach to you or try to be your father or your mother and try. I'm just here to tell you that I care about you as a nation of people. I can't control your lifestyle. I can't make you stop eating so much. I can't make you, uh, um, you know, turn away from your darkness. Only you can turn away from your weakness. It's all in the mind, and that's what we don't understand. That everything is definitely an illusion. It's in your mind, and you can defeat anything. Nobody has to do it for you because you can do it yourself. It's okay to have positive vibes. It's okay to talk positive. Positive does not sell. You don't get the views when you talk positive. But if I put a cult leader in the chat, if I put darkness in the chat, if I talk about, Umar Johnson, and I talk about negativity, I get the views. But when I talk about us uplifting ourselves and taking care of ourselves, I don't get the views. So that's why I paid more attention. This is why I got into this segment, and I am not about the views because I am versatile. I can be able to talk and uplift my people, and don't have to spread 100% of negativity. We can do this thing, but we can't do it by ourselves. We got to uplift each other. So on this morning drive, as I think about my life and the things that I have been through and who I am today at 45 years old, because your time is running out. Time is not waiting on nobody. I want you guys to understand that time is not waiting for you. Time is not waiting for me. What have you done in your life to make you happy? What have you done in your life to make you happy? I don't want to talk about your children. I'm talking about what have you done for you? You have taken care of your kids. You have done so much for your kids. You have done so much for everybody else. But what have you done for you? What have you done for you to make you happy? And that's what I ask my melanated people because I don't want you to swallow up your whole life. Swallow up your whole life. And then you realize you did nothing that you wanted to do. That you realize that you did nothing that you wanted to do in life was accomplished. You have time right now. Don't let it run out on you. You have time right now. Don't let it run out on you. You can change right today. You can get up this morning and go exercise. You can get up and go walk around a corner. You can do something for your life. Separate yourself from negativity. You can do it. You can change today. You don't have to wait on somebody else to do it with you when you can do it for yourself. You can do it for yourself. You've been trying to get that divorce. for years with a person who don't love you, but you stay in the marriages and you just want to be married just to say you're married. If you're unhappy, remove yourself. But if you truly love somebody, make it work. Don't fool yourself about that cheaper to keep somebody. Either you love somebody or you don't. 2020 has been a mess of a year. It has been a mess with elections, COVID-19. It has been a mess with hurricanes, destruction. It has been a mess. Fundi Fee, Master Fundi Fee is in the house. All love and respect. And I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand that we are not strong mentally and physically without each other. We're not. 2020 has been a hot mess. It has been a difficult year for all of us. We have seen relatives, we have seen families die, and they say it's COVID-19, but it's more than just COVID-19. And like I say, when I see like uplifting people in our community, uplifting people in our community, growing their own vegetables, growing their own food and vegetables, it makes me feel good when I see Master Fundi Fee teaching others about how to grow their own foods. Because when the lights go out, and there's going to come a time when the water go out, when the lights go out, what are you going to do to survive? What are you going to do to survive? Do you know how to hunt? Do you know how to grow your own food? Because when I do my harvest channel, when I do my gardening channel, that's what I'm gonna have Master Fundi Fee on, and I'm trying to uplift our people on trying to grow their own food because time is running out. There's you guys, we can sit behind these panels. We can sit behind these panels and we can preach to you guys and we can talk. But where is the solutions? Where is the solutions? When are we going to make a difference other than talk? When are we going to walk our walk as a nation of people? When are we going to do it? We got Florida Chief Tony is in the house. Chief Tony is in the house. Good morning, Fly Chief. Good morning, Fly Chief. And I want you guys to understand that on this morning drive. As you wake up, do you have a plan? Did you buy guns? Did you buy a family gun? Are you ready to grow your own gardens? Eat from your own crops? Are you ready? Are you ready if something breaks out? How are you going to defend your family? How are you going to defend your families? Are you going to be sitting around waiting for your enemy to come in and kill you off? Are you prepared for war? I want you guys to understand that. Are you prepared for war? I am not about promoting violence. I am about promoting self-defense. And I want to know, are you prepared, family? Are you prepared for a crisis that can happen after these elections? That can happen to us because I don't agree with Biden and I don't agree with Donald Trump. I am not a part of politics, but I do know that they have race baiters out here. They have race soldiers out here. They have race haters out here waiting waiting for something to kick off? Are you prepared for the race soldiers that you think love you so much? Are you prepared? That's the things I want to know from our nation of people. Are you prepared? Are you ready to prepare to protect your families? Are you prepared for war if it's needed? Because I just got into Virginia. I'm in Virginia right now. In every town I pass, I see hatred. Confederate flags that I have never seen before are out. These people are ready for war. These people are ready to slaughter. I don't want to bring fear upon my people, but I want my people to be ready to engage in case they attack us as a nation of people, that you would have to defend yourself. Are you prepared? Because if you're not prepared, be prepared to die. Because this is what's going on. The national media is causing hatred. They don't have to show these race soldiers, but they are showing and they are building up the confidence of these race soldiers. These race soldiers don't give a damn if you are a Republican. These race soldiers don't give a damn if you are a Democrat. These race soldiers want to kill us because they feel we are taking something from them. And I want you guys to be prepared if that happens. Tony says, see, the whole problem is we have to come together as a people. We have to put religion to the side and come together. And that is absolutely correct. It doesn't matter if you are an African. It doesn't matter if you are Aborigine. It doesn't matter if you're Mexican. It doesn't matter who you are. We are all on the same boat when it comes to white supremacy. When it comes to white supremacy, we are on the same boat. We're going to have to come together and not be divided. We're going to have to put all of our differences on the side and not be divided. That is a fact. See, the whole issue, brother, is not our skin complexion, is who we are on the land. And that's what I've been saying this for a long time, that we've been teaching our people who we are. That's what this was the whole thing. People think that Aborigine people are on here to start shit. No, we're not starting anything. We're here to teach our people who we are. Fleming 9, what's up in the house? And I want you guys to understand that we're not here to teach dividends. We're here to declare who we are in this nation. We have been here teaching that we are the Aborigine people because the white people have taught us that we all come from Africa. And we have all been out here trying to teach people the right way. We're not out here against other nations of people. We don't hate other nations. We're here to declare who we are. And that's what people get it twisted. People think that we are out here to try to divide us. But we are trying to basically tell people what our real heritage is. And that's what people don't listen. They don't listen. They just see something different and they get scared of something different. People are very afraid of something different. They're caught in their own ways, very much caught in their own ways, and they look up to their oppressor. Okay, but I'm telling you, I'm not on here to scare you. 2020 has not been the usual 20. I mean, the years. 2020 has been a mess. So I'm telling you guys that all the things that we've been seeing, we have been seeing the Wuhan COVID-19. We have seen these presidents that are battling with each other. We have seen so many murders that have been happening in 2020. So many black men that have been murdered in 2020. We just making you aware of what's going on out here. We're making you aware to be mindful of the darkness that is upon us. Don't be closed-minded. Don't think that these people love you. As I ride to Pennsylvania, as I ride across this nation, as I see the hatred upon us. I'm a truck driver. Every time I see a truck driver, they're talking. I can listen on their CB. They're talking about that if Donald Trump does not be, if he loses, that they're going to murder. They're bold. They're talking about they're going to murder black melanated people. I hear it all the time on their CBs. They're talking about plots to murder melanated black people. I want you guys to understand that these rednecks are plotting against us. They call themselves the Proud Boys. They call themselves the Proud Boys. And I'm not talking about all white people. I'm talking about these Ku Klux Klan members that we're going to have to pay attention. That all this racist rhetoric has caused. So we're going to have to defend ourselves. We're going to have to defend ourselves if need be. I would not be a chief if I would lead my people in the wrong direction. I should not be a chief. I should motivate my people how to defend themselves if need be. Motivate my people how to love themselves. And then everything starts with us. It starts with us. I can't get to anybody else until I start talking to us. Until I change the mindset of us. I can't work with others who don't want to work with us. Now we have some allies that are willing to work with us. They're welcome. We have some allies, but we have white allies. We have our Spanish allies. We have allies that are on our side. But remember, when I talk about white people, I don't talk about all white people. I'm talking about the ones that are racist, that want to see us back in Jim Crow, that want to see us in our captivity. Some of the stuff in 2020 is unbelievable. That's happening to us. This is the day at a time you expect stuff would happen to us, 1800s. And that's the things that I want people to be aware of, that so much has been happening in 2020 that if you're blinded, don't be caught into chains again. Don't be caught into chains again. Because our history was before slavery. Our history was before slavery. We have a great history that was before slavery. Stop letting the outsiders make us slaves when we was never slaves. We had a life before slavery. We got, what's up, Sister 504 Kitty? Kitty in the house. If you're in here, please subscribe to Sister Kitty channel. Kitty is one of the great content creators out there. Please subscribe to Sister Kitty. Kitty in the house. We got a chief. She's actually from the 504 It's down there in St. Louis, if I'm correct. Down there in St. Louis. But I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. The fact that we are stronger together than apart. I am about bringing us together. I don't want difficulties. I don't want us separated. Separation is not the way to be. Separation is not the way to be. This is not the time. It doesn't matter. We can't just worry about who loved Jesus. If these people want to love Jesus, let them love Jesus. I ain't got time to be worrying about their religious background. We need to come together as a nation of people. If they want to love white Jesus, let them love white Jesus. Let them love white Jesus. But as a nation of people, we have to come together. We are stronger together than apart. We got to make moves together. We can't be divided. Because I teach about us being the Indians doesn't mean I don't like my fellow man. Because I teach y'all that we are the original man in America and in this world does not mean I don't love my other brothers and sisters out there. It doesn't mean that I don't love my distant relatives. When we talk about us, people get very sensitive. When we talk about union with us, people get sensitive. They feel left out when we talk about us. But when they talk about their groups, they don't want us a part of their groups. But when we're talking about uplifting us and fixing us, people got a problem. People got a problem when melanated black men and women come together for dialogue. People are very fearful when black man and black woman come together for beautiful dialogue. That becomes threatening. That becomes a threat. You are a threat. They kill off the threat. When Malcolm X was bringing us together, they killed him off because he became a threat. When Martin Luther King was bringing us together, they killed him off because he was a threat. When John F. Kennedy was bringing white man and black man together, they killed him off because they saw him as a threat. Anything that has to do with the unity of a black man and a unity of the black woman is a threat. Words are powerful and they cut you. Words cut you better than physical pain. Words hurt more than physical pain. You can get beat up in the streets, but you will heal from that wound. But when somebody is beating you with a message, you will never heal. Because words will hurt you before physical pain. When a melanated black man and a melanated black woman come together, it's a threat. It's a threat. They don't want to see us working together on trying to build communities. They drop bombs on Tulsa, Oklahoma for these same reasons, because these people wanted to pick themselves up by the bootstrap. And that's all we want for our native Indians. That's all we want for our indigenous Indians, is to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and to change the lies of the history that was told to us. We just want to change the lies that was written. We just want to Teach our kids the right way. Teach our kids their right history in America. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all we want. We just want to tell a true history about America. That's all we want. We want our kids to realize that that their ancestors was important and that their ancestors was not just slaves. That they were important in these Americas, Turtle Island. We don't mean nothing against nobody else. We're not trying to harm other native people who are called mongoloids. We're not trying to take history from from their history. They come from Asia. We come from America. We're not trying to take nothing from them. Aborigine people are different than the Native Americans in America. We have totally different cultures. We're not trying to steal from their beautiful culture. They have a beautiful culture. But our culture is beautiful too. We're not stealing from these people. History says we were here before them. Who stole who culture? Because if we were here first, we could not possibly steal somebody's culture. You got fake Jews that are running around in Israel. They're not the Jews. They're not the real Jews. They're running around in Israel and they're not even the real Jews. The Jews didn't look like a pale face. The Jews' complexion did not look like a pale face. They said that Cleopatra's Nefertiti was white women. They said that Nefertiti and Cleopatra was white people. But if you read and you realize that they came from the land of the black face, that the pyramids showed that these people were black. In Europe, the original black people, the people up there, the original Europe was black. But they don't tell you that in the history books. They don't tell you that in the history books. All we hear is to teach the truth. People don't want to tell you that the Mexican people and the Africans are the same people. They don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you that Mexican people have African descent. But we don't have the same bloodline as the Mexican people. We are different. We're African. We're not from the African tribe. Our tribe is the American tribe. And at one time, we were connected. All land bases were connected to Africa. Africa was connected to America. And we had our own tribe. People can't get that in their mind, that America, that why these Europeans want America and they don't want Africa. You got to understand these things. Why they're pushing you away and trying to make you an immigrant in your own land. Why they want you to leave. Why did they make you a slave in this land and not a citizen in this land? You have to ask yourself that. Why did they pick us? Why Rosa Parks was asked to sit in the back of the bus and the African got to sit in the front of the bus? Why is it that? When you go look at the picture with Rosa Parks was asked to go sit in the back of the bus. And the African that was on the same bus with her was not asked to move. Because Africans and Americans are totally different people. Africans and Americans are totally different people. And I want you to understand that an African can come down and get great jobs. An African can get grants. They can become a doctor. They can get tax-free. They come down here tax-free. An African is told to not speak to us, to not build with us. Africans are told that before they come to America. Before they even come to America, they are taught that they are better than us. Not just, people don't understand that. It ain't just white people. Yes, we've been here. And we all sitting around here acting like we are foreigners in our own land. We're acting like we are foreigners in our own land. And it's crazy. I got to keep accepting that the wrong truth, when the fact is we have always been here, that our people always been here. They don't want us to open up Pandora's box. They don't want us to open up the truth. They don't want us to keep dialoguing. Because I notice once my videos get to a certain peak, that YouTube suppresses my videos. YouTube don't want my videos out there. YouTube will suppress my content. And they have suppressed my content many times. I have seen it many times. They don't want us woke. They'll rather us talk about drama. They'll rather me talk about cult leaders. They'll rather me talk about the other black man. They want me to talk about Umar Johnson. Because that sells. Lifting up our black people does not sell. Bringing us together does not sell. And that's what people don't understand. They don't want us coming together. The Duchess of Wisdom is in the house. The Duchess of Wisdom is in the house. What's up, Chiefess? Chief is in the house. Now, like I said, and people don't understand. You know, got Chief is Keating. I like to tell you guys all the time that we all have to bind together in order for our message to get pushed out there. All of us are being suppressed in our content. Everybody don't want us out there. They don't mind us talking down on our own black brothers and sisters. They don't mind that kind of content out there. They don't want us woke. They don't mind us talking about Will and Jada Pinkett. That kind of content, they don't mind. But when we start dipping in Pandora's box and we start talking about that is not the real Jews. The Jews that they say are the Jews are not the real Jews. Deuteronomy chapter 28 speaks upon who the real Jews are. Biblically, the Bible that a lot of people don't want to look at speaks on who the real Jews are. The Bible is the book of the melanated and the melanated black man and the melanated black woman. There's no white people in the Bible. The Bible was written for black people. Now it has been tainted over the years. The Bible says, do not add or take away from the Spirit. And we are people who have added and taken away from the Spirit. The Bible was not written for white people because they didn't have white people back then. The only white person I know of in the Bible was Esau. And Esau was a mutation of Jacob. Esau was a mutation, like an albino mutation. See, people don't understand that. The only white man in the Bible. They didn't have no white man back then. White men did not exist in the biblical days. So you can't tell me about white Jesus. We can never talk about white Jesus because white Jesus does not exist. He does not exist. I am not religious. I am spiritual. And we get people who start getting scared when people start talking about the Bible. When they get scared and they want to run, oh, here come a Bible thumper. No, it's very smart to know everything. It's very smart to read every book that you can read. It's very smart to be knowledgeable about every book that you need to read about. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. We ain't gonna never change. When we got some people I see over the years, all of a sudden that they done went away from the Most High, praising the Most High. All of a sudden they become they didn't start calling themselves God. There's nothing wrong with being called God because God is within you. But they say that they are the God. We got people now who are proclaiming to be the God now. That's what people are doing now. The women are goddess and the men are gods. But we are not the God. We are not the Most High. We are a reflection of the Most High. The Most High lives within our bloodline. Never limit yourself to education. Never limit yourself to learning more. Don't let somebody tell you, don't read the Bible, don't read this. No, you need to read all of that. You need to be learning more as much as you can. Get more knowledge as much as you can. So you can be able to contradict the lies. You can be able to match what's the lies and what is the truth. Stop letting people remove you away from your God, from your spiritual God. Stop letting people remove you away from your spiritual God. Stop allowing people to tell you that there ain't no God, that God ain't nothing, that ain't God, that God is made up. No, God is the plant. God is the atoms that you see. God is you. God is everywhere. God is the voice. It's just God. Every day. Don't let somebody take the spiritual part about you, because you become unhappy people. You become miserable people. You see, the most miserable people who are not happy. They love to wear black all day long. They love that dark entity inside of them. They only speak of negativity. They don't have a positive part in their body. Let nobody tell about you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I probably I had done this live while driving, and I'm gonna have to close it because I'm in the mountains of Virginia, and that's what happens when you're a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? But thank you once again for listening to Peanut Nola 504. Thank you guys for always uplifting me. Always, you guys are the reason why I'm on here. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. You guys are the primary reason. I do it for my people. I don't do it for me. I do it for my people. So I want you guys to know that all praises go to the Most High. I hope you guys have a blessed day as I close. Once again, we had a beautiful, beautiful dialogue. Once again, we had a beautiful, beautiful dialogue. I will get in a good area where we're going to have an open panel. I would love to see some new guests come on the open panel show. I would love, please press and leave a like on in the description. Please, please, let's get this up to 1K, Aborigine Perspective. Also, I am very close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. Please help me reach my goal. And if you want to donate, you can donate. You don't have to do none of that things. But please subscribe to Peanut Nola 504. Also hit the bell so you can get more of my content. And Mr. Prince, I can't wait to get you on the panel, Chief Prince. Chief Prince, I can't wait to get you on the panel. You have so much potential. You have so much talent, young man, and we got a lot to work together with. You know what I'm saying? You and Bronze, a lot of you guys. I can't wait to get Keedy, all you guys on the panel. Mo better, mo better. I'm definitely gonna make you a mod when I go after this when I get a chance. But peace and blessings, love all you guys, all you guys. I love you guys.